everyone. Welcome back to UView TV. I'm your guest host for tonight, Charlie Miller. And we've got a very special guest tonight, Austin Garner.
How's it going, Charlie?
Going good, Austin. He's a senior here at Walla Walla University. And for tonight, we're going to start out with a little game to kind of get to know Austin a little bit. So we have a couple boxes here, Austin, and I'm going to take a look inside my box, and I'm gonna kind of tell you what's in here, and you're going to try to decide whether I'm lying or not, okay?
All right.
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
Ooh, wow, man, haven't seen one of these in a long time. Okay, so it's, you know what? It's a water bottle with a scrunchie strapped on to the lid. And there's a little bit of glitter wrapped around it. Like, you know one of those glitter rings kind of thing?
Is it like those little hair ties that are glittery?
Yeah, that's it.
Gotcha.
That's it, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, wow. Did you ever see one of these? Didn't you ever do one of these like craft kind of things back in middle school or something?
Oh, yeah. You have to put the glitter bomb in the water bottle or...
Oh, yeah, something like that. It reminds me a lot of that, you know? Oh, man. Yeah, this is cool. I haven't seen one of these in forever, bro. Whew.
I don't know. You started talking a little too quickly there. You didn't like look at it right away. But
that's what I saw, you know?
Dude, I don't know if you could have come up with something like that though.
Do I look like someone that would lie to you, Austin?
Don't pull that. I don't think you're lying.
Oh man. Okay. Well, you know what? I'll give it to you halfway. We did have a scrunchie on it, but I kind of played with you a little bit here.
What?
Yeah, I don't know. It's a mix of a spoon, a watch. We got the scrunchie and Gorilla Glue.
Oh my goodness! Wait, what's on the spoon?
Oh man, we got floss threader too.
You got a flosser?
Oh, a little picture too. Oh, cute little guy.
Oh my goodness.
All right.
Okay.
Better luck next time, Austin.
All right, Charlie.
Oh no.
All right.
Oh jeez. Don't let me see it now.
You can't see it.
All right, I'm going to take a guess.
You're going to guess already?
All right, hey, it's 2020.
All right.
There's got to be a mask involved, right?
There is a mask.
No, wow.
Bro,
Okay,
it's a Barbie doll, and I think it's actually the original, like, just classic, like, blonde-haired Barbie with blue eyes and stuff.
Okay.
But she's got, like...
yeah, I remember seeing those, yeah.
They, like, made a mask out of tape, and...
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
I think that's like a shoelace holding the mask on. Like,
oh man,
it's not
shoelace. Okay.
Yeah.
You know what, Austin? I have a feeling, dude. You look like a great guy. I'm gonna say that you're telling the truth. I think that's what it is.
Well.
Oh, what is this? Oh, you got me. You got me good.
It's a little thing strapped.
Yep. Wow. Well, there we go, guys. That's the game for tonight. We'll be back in just a bit with an interview to really get to know Austin. Hello, everyone. Welcome back here for our interview with our special guest, Austin Garner. He's a senior here at Walla Walla University, right?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. Very good stuff. Very good. So I understand that this year's a little bit of a weird year to be here as a senior, huh?
It is.
So, yeah, tell me a little bit about how you've adjusted to being a senior here this year.
Well, so far it hasn't been too bad. All of my classes are online except for tennis, which, well, it's it's tennis. So
they don't have you playing Wii tennis sports?
No, although future idea, Walla Walla, Wii sports for PE.
I like it.
I think that could
I
work.
like it.
Well, no, it's not going too bad so far. I'm on teams every day. When I can get into town to go study at a coffee shop, get some homework done.
Good plan. Yep. There's a lot of good coffee shops here in Walla Walla. Which one's your favorite, though? Ooh, tough. All right. I'll narrow it down a little bit for you. Which one's your favorite to get coffee? Which one's your favorite for studying?
If we're going studying, I like Coffee Perk the best. Coffee Perk has like the biggest tables and stuff, and it's really nice. If we're just going coffee, then probably the Roastery out by the airport.
Oh, all the way
But
out
then
there, huh?
if we're looking
Okay.
for something sweet, then we're just going to Dutch.
Oh, I
Like,
got you. I
we're
got
going
you.
to
Dutch
Dutch
is a
Bros.
classic. Dutch is a classic, of course.
It really is.
Good stuff. Good stuff. So now that you're a senior, what have you learned throughout the past few years, and what would you tell your freshman self if you could go back and talk to yourself?
I'd say like figure out your major is not as quick as you can, but like if you're an undecided major, take classes that like will actually go towards your general studies, because if you're just taking random classes, then like you may not graduate in 4 years. And if you're okay with that, that's fine. But
Okay.
yeah, so like obviously like explore around, figure out kind of what you want to do if you don't already know what you want to do. Like I came in, I'm a computer science major, and I knew
Awesome.
exactly what I wanted to do when I started. So
That's cool.
it was simple. But
Yeah, but it's kind of tough because there's so many classes and you kind of just get muddled around and all the different things, options to do.
yeah, I mean, Walla Walla has a ton of great classes to offer, and even now I've taken a few different classes that, you know, I didn't know I was going to take from freshman year, but I had some credits to fill, and so you can take those classes later on when you have more wiggle room.
Yeah. Okay, so Austin, I know that this year's been a little weird, and I like to think of it as a very big year for change, you know? But what is probably going to be the one thing, the biggest thing that you will remember going into 2021? What is the biggest thing you'll remember from 2020?
Shoot. I'd say your choices matter. Like, you know, like when you start out like in high school, they're like, oh, you have time. Like you guys can like, you can mess around a little bit. Like your choices now don't necessarily affect your like way future. And then the further on they say the choices matter more and more. But even choices that I made freshman year are affecting me now. And choices that a lot of people have made this year are affecting a lot of people. And so I think that to kind of be intentional about kind of like the direction your life's going, and just kind of just knowing that each of us have an impact on the people around us, and to kind of try to make that impact as positive as it can be.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's good stuff. No, I completely agree. You know, it's good to have a direction you're going, but it's also good to think about the choices along the way, and you know, which path are you going to take as you go, you know? Yeah, but it can be pretty tough to decide sometimes.
Yeah. What would be your takeaway?
Ooh, my takeaway from 2020. You know what? I think my takeaway from 2020 would be positivity. Because, you know, there's been a lot going on this year.
So much.
So much. And not all of it has been positive. But in the things that have been really bad, I can always see in statistics, in my family, and my friends, there's always a good little spike of happiness somewhere. And it's always, I think it's important to focus on those kinds of incidents, those kinds of events that just kind of like keep the positivity going, you know?
Yeah, I agree. Because even in the smallest things, there's always something to be happy about. And especially like with being quarantined and being at home so much, when you're stuck in the same space, you have to find little things to enjoy, little places to find positivity.
Oh yeah. Honestly, I never thought I would ever get joy out of like, you know, just washing dishes with, you know, because I mean, at this point, like you got to find joy in every little thing, you know, washing dishes, looking for home projects to do, things like that.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, right?
So I've done so many little things around the house.
Oh, dude.
So many.
It feels so good, doesn't it?
It feels.
Yeah. Speaking of which, you live off campus now that you're a senior, correct?
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, so what would be some good advice that you could give out there to our viewers for how to furnish a home, or how to make a home feel like a home for you on campus?
Ooh. So are you saying like specifically people like Walla Walla students who are living off campus?
I think just in general for whoever's out there listening. Yeah.
I'd say like kind of furnish your house with things that like you're going to use, because a lot of people like they spend so much on decorations and things that like just make it look nice, but like spend money on things that like are going to make your home something more like you. Like I have a little Alexa in my house, and I like yelling at her and telling her like turn off the lights, go do this, and like it's kind of like, especially with me being a computer science major, I like having technology, and so I have a lot of that in my home.
Good
and
stuff.
So I just say like kind of things that you enjoy, like put those things around your house to make it a little more interesting.
I like it. That's good. Yeah. For me personally, I personally like to play the guitar a little bit, and I go and spend some time at my brother's house, and he plays guitar a lot, and so that just makes it feel really at home for me. And that's kind of like what you're saying, is just fill it with things that are you, that you would use, that make you feel like you're comfortable where you're at. You know?
Exactly.
I like it. Although I have to admit, sometimes the guitar gets a little obnoxious when I study.
That's true.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Yeah.
So, one more question for you. If you were to remake a decision you've done this past year, I know,
Shoot.
kind of a tough one. What would it be?
Wow. Probably not being so like naive about how long quarantine was gonna last. Like, you know, when COVID started and stuff, like when we were first quarantined, it was like, oh, like we may be quarantined for a few weeks.
Yeah.
And here we are with things not back to normal. How many months later?
Oh,
Like,
I know, yeah. And
so
now we
many.
find ourselves adjusting to it. Isn't that kind of funny?
It's
For a while.
crazy.
That's just how incredible we are as, you know, humans, and coming together and making it work, you know?
Mm-hmm. Like if you'd shown somebody a while ago, hey, everybody's gonna be wearing masks everywhere, nobody would have believed you 5 years ago.
Oh, I know, crazy. All right, everyone. Well, that's it for our interview segment. Hopefully you guys know Austin a little bit more, and we'll be back in just a bit for our next segment. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. And for our quick segment today, we're going to do a quick little debate here with Austin Garner. And the debate topic is going to be the best chair to sit in for any situation. All right, and I'm going to start off by, I'm just going to throw it out there. I have to go with a nice big recliner.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah. What do you think? What do you
Well,
think?
for me at home, I have a huge, like, very big beanbag,
Ooh,
and that, like,
that's a good one. But
that's nice.
I don't know though. Like if you're sitting at a like, let's say you're sitting at a coffee shop or something, you just kind of carry your beanbag in there with you.
I'm carrying
throw it down.
I'm gonna have the whole thing.
Nice,
Although,
nice.
I feel like to really enjoy a recliner, you kind of have to be like a dad. Like, you know, like the classic, like, dad, like, kick his feet
right.
up, like, have
Like-
his kid bring him a drink, like,
There's some
like-
kind of status that comes with it too.
exactly,
huh?
exactly. So,
All right,
I feel
I'll
like
give you that. I'll give
we're,
you
we're not
that.
dads yet, so, like, I feel like those college days, like, the beanbag is kind
Right.
of like...
Gotta enjoy the college days a little more, huh?
Exactly.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna twist it around here then.
Okay.
All right, if we're talking about enjoying the college days, what do you think of those little floor recliner game chairs kind of thing?
Those, I think I've broken at least 2 of those in my life.
Man, playing too many video games, Austin. Come on.
We weren't playing video games.
That's
it
right,
just-
using it for every situation, huh?
It's true. Although those are really nice. I like the ones like the little ones from Target, like the kind of beanbag-ish ones that you sit on the floor and can like lean back up
man,
against.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because if you have a ton of friends over, you can just bring those out and
You're
everybody's more comfortable.
That's true. That's true.
So that's one of my favorite
Okay.
little things.
Good stuff. And then, all right, I'm just gonna throw it out there. How do you feel about the bar stool?
Okay. A house, like a kitchen that has like a really nice like granite countertop and a bar
Right.
with some bar stools. It's so pretty.
I know. But the ones with those half backrests, I don't mess with that. Those
No,
just
no,
hurt,
no.
you know?
No, it's either a chair or a bar stool. Like
I
there's
agree.
no,
I agree.
There's no in between.
Yep. All right, well, there you go, guys. There you have it. Let us know what kind of chair you think is best to sit in, and we'll see you next week.